into the very cradle of darkness, where those who dwell alone. 7 years ago, Madeline Penn graduated from nursing school, only to have her career put on hold when she was forced to care for her dying mother. With the old woman's passing, Madeline is now free to pursue her chosen profession. But the years spent alone with her mother have taken their toll.
Darlene. Well, who did you expect? I know, it looks like your mother's place.
I almost expect to see her walk through the front door.
Well, enough of the past. Come on. Mr. Hawkes is dying to meet you. Your room's at the end of the hall. Oh, and I come in at 9 every morning to do the cooking and the cleaning.
Just like you did when you were working for Mother.
I still don't know how I let you convince me to do this. The last thing you need is to be working for an old person again.
I told you, I like helping people.
Then why not work in a hospital? Even one of those retirement homes. Anything that's not quite so solitary.
Shakespeare said solitude is the nurse of the soul.
That's because Shakespeare never knew Henry Hawkes. Henry? This is Madeline.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Now you be a good boy and treat Madeline with respect so she doesn't leave like the others. Is that understood?
Can't he talk?
Oh, not since the stroke. His ability to walk and feed himself were also affected. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for his libido.
My help had been needed and claimed. I had given it. This new face was dissimilar to all others I had known. Firstly, because it was masculine, and secondly, because it was dark, strong, and stern.
A violin from next door.
You should have heard it, Darlene. It was so beautiful.
I guess they finally rented out the place. It's about time. Good heavens. I knew I forgot something. I promised to get him some new girly magazines. Now, if I don't get lunch started soon...
Don't worry. I'll go get him a fresh batch. There's a store down in the corner, right?
Oh, honey, you know I couldn't ask you to do that.
Darlene, I'm not a little girl anymore. sorry. You see, I was just walking by and I heard you playing. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. It's just that the music was so lovely.
No, wait. Don't go. You heard the music? You actually heard it?
And last night, too. You were playing upstairs?
What did it sound like?
It was beautiful. Almost heartbreaking. Like the person playing had suffered a great loss.
You say that as if you know about loss.
I'm Madeline Penn. I work for Mr. Hawkes next door.
Peter Carver.
So, looks like you just moved in.
No, I've been here for a while.
And the candles, do they help you play? Or did you just blow a fuse? Your mother?
Yes.
Does she live here too?
In a manner of speaking.
I also lived alone with my mother until she passed away 6 months ago. It's still hard for me not to think she's around.
You'd better go.
Perhaps I could come back another time.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Or I could have you over for coffee.
I don't get out much. In fact, I don't get out at all.
It was the same way for me when I lived alone with my mother, but it...
Please, go.
It was nice meeting you, Peter. There's such a gentleness about him, and he made me feel so at ease.
Do I detect a hint of an attraction?
Don't be silly, Darlene. It's just a shame to see him cooped up in that old house with his mother.
Did you say his mother? I do believe Henry is jealous.
I would love to see him again, but I don't think he's interested. I mean, who could blame him? I practically broke into his house.
Oh, nonsense, Maddie. If I were you, I'd put on something nice and go back there tonight. Oh, Henry, you naughty boy.
I don't understand.
Well, isn't it obvious? Apparently the old rascal wants you for himself.
Hello? Peter? The door was open, so I... Peter, it's me, Madeline.
Let me get this straight. You were attacked by an empty wheelchair.
Darlene, I didn't imagine it.
I'm not saying you did. Still, you have to admit there's a certain irony to what you're describing.
What are you talking about?
You meet a shut-in who takes care of his mother, just like you did. You make a connection, but he's afraid to untie the apron strings, just like you were.
Thank you, Dr. Freud, but it's not that simple. Something's going on in that house. Something terribly wrong. Maybe that's why Mr. Hawkes warned me not to go. Maybe he knows.
The only thing that Henry knows is what he'd like to do to you if only he could. Where are you going?
I have to talk to him again.
Honey, he told you to stay away.
He's in trouble, Darlene. I can feel it.
Maddie!
He's locked away in that gloomy old house. Somebody has to help him.
Maddie, are you sure you're not talking about yourself?
I kept knocking and knocking. Why wouldn't you answer the door? You know what happened last night, don't you? Peter, please, tell me what's going on.
I warned you not to come back.
All right. If you won't give me a straight answer, then maybe your mother will.
My mother is dead. She's been dead for 3 years.
But you told me that she lives here with you.
I'm afraid that's also true.
Are you trying to tell me that your mother... that
She is a very powerful woman. What happened last night is only a taste of what she can do. And what she'll do again if you don't leave.
All right. I'll go. Only if you come with me.
No.
Why not?
I left once. That's why she died. That's why I'm here now, why I have to stay.
She has no hold on you, Peter. Not anymore.
You don't understand.
I understand only too well. You have to go on with your life.
Why do you care so much?
I don't know. Maybe I see myself in you. All the pain and all the loneliness.
It's true, you see me. And you hear my music.
And it's such lovely music. Music that the whole world should hear, not just some plain Jane who lives next door.
There's nothing plain about you, Madeline.
What are you doing?
I want to show you how beautiful you are. There. Can you see it?
You're making fun of me.
No. You just can't see it for yourself, but it's there, Madeline. It's there, trust me.
Oh, Peter, please. Come with me.
If only I could.
You can. All you have to do is walk out that door. Peter, what's happening?
It's no good. She's too strong.
I won't let you stay here.
Madeline, if you care for me, go home.
It's his mother who's keeping him a prisoner. Even in death, she won't let him go. Just like my mother wouldn't let me go. Forgive me for talking like this, Mr. Hawkes. It's just that I can't stop thinking about him. I can't get him out of my mind. The crazy thing is, I hardly even know him. But we're kindred spirits, Peter and I. And I know he feels the same way. Just like I know he wants to break free. Wants me to help him get out of that house.
He's mine, you hear me? Mine and mine alone. No one will ever take Peter from me. No one. Never.
Maddie, it's me. Honey, what's wrong? What are you doing on the floor?
Darlene, it was her. It was Peter's mother.
Peter?
The man next door, the one I told you about. Peter Carver.
Peter Carver. Oh, Maddie. Peter Carver has been dead for 3 years.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
You only told me he was handsome and lived with his mother. If I had heard the name Peter Carver, I would have told you the whole story.
What is the whole story?
That happened before I started working here. Apparently, Mrs. Carver had been ill for a really long time, and Peter had been taking care of her. He started to feel trapped and decided the only way that he could have a life of his own was to leave. So one rainy night, he drove away. As fate would have it, he was killed in a car crash a few hours later.
And what happened to Mrs. Carver?
Peter told her he was going, but she refused to believe him. So instead of calling for help, she waited for Peter to come and give her her pills. And waited, and waited.
And she died waiting.
They found her a few days later in her wheelchair, less than 10 feet from the medicine that would have saved her life.
That's why he can't leave her now. He blames himself.
Maddie, I want you to go inside, pack your bag, and get out of here now.
No! I have to help him break away.
And then what? You'll walk off together in the sunset and live happily ever after? Honey, if he exists at all, it's only in that tomb of a house.
I know what he's feeling. You saw me go through the same thing. Trapped and alone and afraid of the world. I can free him, Darlene, and I'm the only one who can. Peter, I know everything about the car crash, your mother's death.
Then you understand why I can't leave.
I understand why I can see you and hear your music. Peter, you helped me see myself for the first time. Now let me help you be free.
But we can never be together.
We will always be together.
No, I can't.
The first step is the hardest. Come on. Come with me, Peter.
Madeline.
Goodbye, Peter. Be patient toward all that is unsolved in your heart, and learn to love the questions themselves. Perhaps you will then, gradually, without even noticing it, live along some distant day into the answer.
Only in solitude do we truly find ourselves. Yet what we find can often harden the chains of our loneliness. Fortunately for Madeline Penn, Those chains have forever been broken.